Hi, this is Matt from UAVwholesale. I'm just going to show you how to bind the QX90 aircraft to the FlySky FSI6. So first what you need to do is grab some tweezers, and we need to short out the black wire on the receiver. So just pick that away a little bit with the tweezers, if you can see that, and we need to short out this earth patch which is out on the right hand side. So make sure you break the plastic off the surface a little bit, and then what we want to do is hold those tweezers down so that both of those short together, and with the other hand basically we just want to plug in the battery and apply power while those pins are still shorted. So once we do that, what we're looking for is a quick flashing light on the receiver. If you don't get a quick flashing light, then something's not correct. So we didn't get one then, so I'll just plug it in again. Okay, and we've got the fast flashing blue light there, so I can let go of that. And that means that the aircraft is ready to be bound. If it stops, then something's not correct. So what we'll do is just undo it again. Make sure we get both of those pads shorted out. Push down. It does take a fair bit of pressure to push down and get those pads. And this is a problem that we've seen with a lot of people, is that you're not quite shorting out those pads. So that was a good example of how that can happen. Okay, so I'll take this prop off so that you can see it a little bit easier, because it is quite difficult to see on the camera we just worked out. So what I've done is I've cut this plastic away just a little bit so that makes it easier. So if any of you have problems binding, it will be the plastic. So just what we want is to short out those two. So I've put those tweezers in there, and I will apply battery power now. And what we will have is that flashing light, which you can see. So that's ready to bind. Now over to the transmitter. If we turn the transmitter on at the moment, all that you will get is the default settings. So the first thing we need to do is press the OK, push and hold, go into system. We need to go down to RX setup. RX setup. You want to go to this AFHDS. Although the instructions in the box say to make sure this is on, you want to turn it off, and then to save that setting you've actually got to press and hold the cancel key. If we go back into it again, you can see that now it's saved as off, and cancel just to get out of it. So just remember that with these transmitters, press and hold the cancel key is how you ironically save it. The next thing we want to do is go into setup. Press the OK key. You want to go down to auxiliary channels and press OK. This is where we set our throttle arming position, and what we want to do is we want to change this VRA to be switch A, which is the switch A up here on the transmitter. So this will allow the aircraft to arm once this switch is set. So again, now that I've set that to switch A, you need to push and hold cancel until you get a high-pitched sound, and that means that it's saved. So once that's saved, all we need to do is turn the transmitter off. As you can see by the aircraft over here, it's still awaiting for a bind. So what we do now is hold the bind key on the transmitter, press that down, turn the transmitter on, and at the same time watch the flashing light on the receiver, and it goes solid, which means that you've now bound. You won't get any other indication on here except for RX binding. Turn it off. Turn the aircraft off, turn the aircraft back on, and turn the transmitter on. And all we need to do now, the throttle, nothing will work. We've set switch A up in the top left here as our throttle control. Switch that down to arm the motors. Move this out of the way just for demonstration purposes. And throttle up, and you can see that our motors work. So that's all there is required to bind the i6 to the QX90. Thank you.